Before we start, if this moves you, please subscribe and leave a like. Every bit helps. Support links in the comments. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
We played our records loud with all the windows open. The coastal fog had no idea what it wasn't for. We were 17 and 20 and completely certain that whatever came was worth being there for. We weren't trying to be anything historic. We were only trying to feel the weight of now. But something in the way we moved together was already becoming something that the years would somehow allow. We were California before we knew what that would mean. We were California, sun-brown and unafraid and free. We were the canyon roads, the beach bonfires, the late-night songs. We were California before we had to learn where we belong. My oldest friends are scattered up and down the coast now. Some of them have grandkids learning how to swim. And when we get together in the summer, we sit on someone's deck and start again. We don't try to be the people that we started as. We've earned these softer edges, earned these years. But when the conversation falls on something old and shining, it's California that still rises from the clear. We were California before we knew what that would mean. We were California, sun-brown and unafraid and free. We were the canyon roads, the beach bonfires, the late-night songs. We were California before we had to learn where we belong. And now the grandkids are running toward the water, the same Pacific we ran toward in July. And I see us in them, barefoot and uncomplicated. And I wouldn't trade this moment if I tried. We are California, we didn't leave it when we left. We are California, carried in our memory and breath. We are the canyon roads, the long light and the open sky. We are California, and we are still alive. The gold was never in the hills, it was always in the ones who lifted.
They say it happens every 7 years or so, when the winter rains come heavy and the cold holds long. The desert floor fills up with something impossible, color where there's only ever been the brown and stone. When the desert blooms, even I believe that what looks finished might be just asleep. I drove out to the Antelope Valley in the early spring, 3 hours east of everything I'd let go wrong. And I stood in 10,000 acres of wildflowers and let myself be moved by something true and long. When the desert blues, even I believe that what looks finished might be just asleep. The botanist told me the seeds can't wait through years of drought and silence underground. They don't give up, they just wait for the water. That's all I needed, someone to tell me right now. Even the driest ground remembers how to flower. New England winters, concrete, a different kind of cold. I forgot the way the light sits on the San Gabriel foothills. Or maybe I just needed somewhere far to make it go. But something broke in March, I don't know what it was exactly. Dream, a phone call, or the smell of someone's yard. I packed the car in April with no real plan behind me. Just the compass pointed toward what I'd left so hard. The long road home, it doesn't get shorter with the years. The long road home cuts through all the distance and the fear. But the canyon's still out there, and the coast is still the coast. The long road home takes you back to what you need the most. I crossed the Nevada border in the golden afternoon. The Joshua trees stood watching like they knew I'd always come. The hills turned soft and brown the way I'd seen them in my memory. And I rolled the window down and let the desert dry my lungs. When the ocean came in view between the mountains and the highway, I didn't cry, I just got quiet for a mile. Then I 'cause I recognize the feeling, that particular relief that has no name, just wears a smile. The long road home, it doesn't get shorter with the years. The long road home cuts through all the distance and the fear, but the canyon's still out there, and the coast is still the coast. The long road home takes you back to what you need the most. Stop fighting what I knew. The long road home was the only thing I had to do. The canyon's still waiting, and the coast still calls your name. The long road home, and you're finally glad you came. California doesn't hold a grudge, she just holds the light on. Redwood canopy was doing what it always does, turning afternoon to something close to dusk. I sat against a trunk that had been standing for 3 centuries, and felt how small my restlessness must look. I've been carrying things for years that had no real name, the kind of tide that sleep can't touch. The redwoods didn't offer any answers, but they offered something better. They didn't rush. Redwood afternoon, teach me how to hold my ground. Redwood afternoon, show me what it means to just be found, standing in the quiet where the light comes breaking through. Redwood afternoon, I learned something new from you. An old man passed me on the trail with hiking poles. He said he'd been coming up here 40 years. I asked him what he came for every time. He said, to remember what actually matters here. I watched him disappear into the corridor of trees, and I understood the answer that he'd given. There are things in this world built before our worries, and still standing after everything we've been through. Redwood afternoon, teach me how to hold my ground. Redwood falling down. Redwood afternoon. I came in carrying too much. Redwood afternoon. I left with just enough. Standing in the quiet where the old things hold their ground. Redwood afternoon is the best thing I've found. Some places don't speak, they just stand there and teach you.
Eucalyptus and salt in the air, that's all it takes. And I'm standing in 1974 at the edge of the lake, with my mother's hand still in mine. Memory lives in the body, not the mind. The scent of a season, the one thing time can't find. A box of oranges left in the sun, the particular heat, the creak of the screen door at noon, bare feet on the street, the summer that never quite ended. Memory lives in the body, not the mind. The scent of a season, the one thing time can't find. I'm not young enough anymore to pretend the past is behind me. It's here, it's under my skin. It's the best thing inside me. Breathing, and there it is, the whole of it, still alive. I walked in from the bus stop with a suitcase and a theory that California needed me as much as I needed it. The Bougainvillea burned against the white walls in the evening, and I stood on Sunset Boulevard and said, this is it. I was 21 and foolish in the best way anyone can be. Every showcase, every callback felt like the beginning of the rest of me. Sunset Boulevard, 1979. Everything was neon and I thought it all was mine. I can still smell the jasmine and the late night song. Sunset Boulevard, 1979. I had nothing but the nerve to cross that line. I didn't make it famous, but I made something lasting. A life I built from what I almost gave away. I traded sequins for a kitchen and a garden, and found something better still see Sunset Boulevard, 1979. Everything was neon and I thought it all was mine. I can still smell the jasmine and the late night soul. Sunset Boulevard, 1979. I had nothing but the nerve to cross that line. She's still there somewhere in the Santa Ana heat, that girl who stepped off the bus with borrowed dreams. I don't miss her, I became her, just in ways she couldn't then foresee. Sunset Boulevard, 1979. Not everything I chased became mine, but I found something better in the trying. And the life I built is more than I designed. I can still smell the jasmine and the late night salt. Sunset Boulevard, 1979. That girl still walks that line. Some doors you only walk through once, but they stay open in you.
Before the fires came, the hills were green past April. The creek ran through the live oaks on the bend. I photographed the meadow every season. I didn't think I'd need to remember them. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. My neighbors planted redwoods on the hillside. They said they'd shade their grandchildren one day. The roots were taking hold, the bark was new and hopeful. Before the summer came and took it all away. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. The birds came back the following spring. I don't know how they knew to. The ground was black, but something underneath was already deciding to push through. The fires taught me this: nothing beautiful is guaranteed. desert without warning. She fills the valley with a restless kind of heat. She peels the bark back off the eucalyptus and kicks the dried out leaves into the street. You can't hold on to what the Santa Ana decides is already done. She's not cruel, she's just clearing out the season, making room for a cooler sun. Santa Ana wind, you've taken things I loved before. Santa Ana wind, and left me standing at an open door. You brought the fire, you brought the dust, the wild sky. Santa Ana wind, sometimes goodbye looks like July. I met a woman back when I was 30. She had that kind of heat behind her eyes. She came in fast and left without a winter, like the Santa Ana always does, no real goodbye. But I've learned the way the valley breathes after the wind has passed through clean. There's a clarity that only comes from losing what you didn't need. Santa Ana wind, you've taken things I loved before. Santa Ana wind, and left me standing at an open door. You brought the fire, you brought the dust, the wild sky. Santa Ana wind, sometimes goodbye looks like July. The best things come in disguise. After the wind, the air is clean, and so are you.
get colder winters on my back, but something in my bones keeps pointing westward. Something in my chest keeps pulling back. It's not about the weather or the way the sunsets fall. It's something older that I carry with me, something that the coast first gave us all. Golden state of mind, not a place but a way of being. Golden state of mind, open hearted, wide awake, believing it was born in us, in canyon roads and tide. Golden state of mind is where I still reside. That turned her mother into who she is. The coffee houses and the vinyl mornings, before the world got louder than the music did. But I see it when she laughs without a reason, when she trusts the road and drives with both hands free. Maybe that's the thing I gave her without knowing. Maybe that's still California inside me. Golden state of mind, not a place but a way of being. Golden state of mind, open hearted, wide awake, believing it was born in us, in canyon roads and tide. Golden state of mind is where I still reside. Some people lose it when they leave, but I never did. It stayed like sea salt in my hair, like a promise I kept to the kid I was. Golden state of mind is still with me wherever I go. Golden state of mind, some things you carry in the glow. It lives in how I love, it lives in how I breathe. Golden state of mind, that's the one thing California gave me free. You take the coast out of a girl, but the gold stays in her. Coffee in a chip blue mug, eucalyptus on the canyon breeze. Somebody's record through the wall, playing something made of leaves. Canyon mornings, we were barely trying. Canyon mornings, and we were flying. Two guitars left on the floor from the night we never planned to end. I keep that morning like a letter, one I never had to send. Canyon mornings, we were barely trying. Canyon mornings, and we were flying. Nothing that pure lasts forever, but I've kept the scent of it. Wood smoke, an open window, and the sound of you just breathing. some mornings still carry that light. If you know where to stand. It was the summer that the radio played everything. A blanket on the sand and nobody's name. You had your father's car and I had nowhere I was going. And the coastline held us both the same. Nothing was decided, nothing had to be. We were only two people who found the right sea. Somewhere near Malibu, the world was warm and nothing was true. Somewhere near Malibu, I learned what it means to just be new. Still feel it, some long gone July, somewhere near Malibu. That summer didn't die. You drove me back before the last light left the water. We shook the sand out on the highway's edge. I tried to make it into something permanent between us, but the ocean doesn't care for promises we pledge. Still the tide came in regardless. Still the gulls cried out. Still I carried it back. What it was about. Somewhere near Malibu, the world was warm and nothing was true. Somewhere near Malibu, I learned what it means to just be new. And I still
Used to be dirt, used to smell like July heat. My grandfather's boots are still inside the hallway. Every spring the grove would sweeten up the street. I come back here expecting the familiar, but the rows of parking lots and chain link gates. I didn't think a tree could disappear so quietly. I didn't know that home could have a sell-by date. Orange Grove Road, where the summers used to slow. Orange Grove Road, something beautiful let go. I carry the scent of it still on my hands. Orange Grove Road reminds me where I stand. My mother used to wake us before the heat arrived. We'd fill the crates by 10 and cool off in the shade. I thought that kind of life was something we were built on. I didn't know how fast a century could fade. The family tree is all we have left standing. The photographs have curled at every edge, but I still taste the fruit that pulled us through the hard years. I hold that sweetness right up to the ledge. Orange Grove Road, where the summers used to slow. Orange Grove Road, something beautiful let go. I carry the scent of it still on my hands. Orange Grove Road reminds me where I stand. The land remembers what we don't deserve to forget. The roots go deeper than the concrete ever gets. Orange Grove Road, I'm not angry, just alive. Orange Grove Road, some things you don't survive, but you carry the scent of them long after they're gone. Orange Grove Road is what made me strong. You don't need the land to still belong to it.
There's a photograph I keep beside the window. The canyon walls are amber in the frame. I was 23 and barefoot in the garden before I even knew I had a name. Something about that afternoon refused to let itself go dark. It pressed itself into my memory like a thumb pressed into bark. The light that stayed long after the day was done. The light that stayed like a daughter of the sun. I close my eyes and it's still burning through. The light that through every loss, through every change. I close my eyes, it finds me where I am, the light that stays. It always can. Some things don't fade, they just wait for you to look again.
I drove the coast this morning, nothing on the radio. Just the sound of waves below me and everything I used to know. Pacific Coast Highway, I left you once, but you never left me. "25 was something different, full of salt and open sky. Now I'm 53 and slower, still I don't know how to say goodbye. Pacific Coast Highway, I left you once, but you never left me. The cliff edge still drops the same way, the fox still takes the morning slow. I'm not the man I was out here, but I know what I know. The road just keeps on going. There might be enough.
We left our shoes at the top of the access stairs and walked the tide line down to where the kelp ends. You told me something that I've never quite forgotten, about the way the seafloor quietly bends. The tide was in our favor, the sky was going gold. We were something past young, but not yet what we'd been told. Barefoot on Miramar, the sand still warm from the afternoon sun. Barefoot on Miramar, just two people loving what they'd become. The ocean didn't need us to explain a thing. a piece of sea glass from the shallow break and put it in my palm like something rare. I still have it on the sill above the kitchen sink. All these years it's been waiting for me there. We never had to promise anything, we only had to stay past the moment when most people pack up and quietly walk away. Barefoot on Miramar, the sand still warm from the afternoon sun. Barefoot on Miramar, just two people loving what they'd become. The ocean didn't need us to explain a thing. Barefoot on Miramar, the best kind of wandering. Barefoot on Miramar, I think of it when the seasons change. Barefoot on Miramar, when something good arrives after the rain. The ocean holds the light long after the sun is gone. Barefoot on Miramar, we were right where we belong. Some afternoons outlast themselves. That one still hasn't